Alright, gonna replace this stone on my EdgePro. This is my 120 grit stone. As you can see, it's pretty dished out there, but getting pretty close to the aluminum. If I was gonna lap it and make it flat, which I should for, doing a good job there, then I'd be pretty well down to the aluminum. So we're gonna try and go through the process here and show you how to replace the stone and reuse the aluminum blank. So here's the new stone I'll be putting on there. You can see it's quite a bit thicker than what's on there. I'm just using our, we have a little kitchen torch, but if you have a torch for your garage or whatever, that should work. Alright, so we're going to use the torch and we're just going to slowly heat it up underneath. I'm going to do my best to get underneath here on both sides and slowly but evenly heat this up. And then I got just a putty knife, and once it's heated up enough, it should just scrape right off. So this is the first time for me, so we'll have to do a little trial and error, see how long it takes to heat up. It should heat that glue up off the bottom and come off pretty easily. Let's see if that's enough. I can smell it. Yep. Oh, broke the stone. See if I can come from this side. Yep. Came right off pretty nice. You can smell it. I'm going to let it cool down. Not touch anything. Might be hot. As you can see, it's pretty thin. Quite a bit of difference there. This will be super nice to get fresh stone on there. I'm just going to let this blank cool down and probably clean it off with a little alcohol. Alright, so here's the cleaned off blank. It did have like a layer of the adhesive on it from before. So I tried that some rubbing alcohol first. It didn't do great. So I did use Goo Gone and let it sit for maybe 2-3 minutes. And it just wiped right off with a rag. Now it's back to pretty much bare aluminum here. So now I'll get I just have some contact cement weld wood. It's supposed to work on a bunch of different things. So, alright, so I'm going to try and film this. So I just put a light layer on the blank, thin layer. On the blank. Try and make this not messy, hopefully. And then as well as apply it to the stone. It's just a nice thin layer. In the stone. I'll line these up as best we can. Get centered up. Says you don't need to clamp it, but I'm going to. It's got some of these little spring clamps. Alright, that looks pretty straight and pretty right. So I'm just going to leave these clamps on here, let it dry. They recommend doing it overnight. So, I don't know if I can get it in the camera here. I'm just going to leave it like that overnight and let it dry, and we'll see how it comes out. But hopefully that should work out pretty nice, and be back to sharpening in no time. Thanks.